Good morning, friends. Hi. So, I am coming to you this morning because I wanted to give you all a little update on what's going on, what I'm thinking, what I want to do, and what help I need. So, I had an all-day meeting on Wednesday with the Cancer Center here in Greensboro, and I have a pretty great team, and the traditional route is, it's tried and true, and I'm not a traditional person. I've never been a traditional person. So I know that alternate routes are important to me in conjunction with traditional medicine. So what I would like to do, I also had a call with a woman named Dr. Katie Deming, and she's was a traditional oncologist that now does water fasts for people with cancer and other things, for reasons of bringing your body into ketosis to that starves the cancer cells of fuel, and then after your body has pretty much eaten fat, then it starts eating the unhealthy cancer cells. So I'm going to probably be starting this fast on the 12th of May, and the goal is to go for 30 days, and it's pretty, I'm going to treat it truly like a vision quest. I feel like what has made an environment in my body where cancer can grow needs to be addressed. And I am going into this with the intention and the hope that I will shrink or eliminate the cancer. And if that doesn't happen, I think that there will be much value in taking a pause and removing myself from daily life, and probably most parts of daily life because you can't leave the house, and not using this as a time to distract myself from the feelings and discomfort that I'm sure I will have during that time. I don't think this is going to be an easy experience, but using this as a time to really figure out what in my life needs to go and what needs to stay. So, all of that said, I'm trying to arrange for folks to facilitate my current Artist Way group and my Vision to Action group. And I've got most of those slots covered while I'm away. What I think is going to happen for my morning yoga class is that I'm just going to pause that and extend people's packages later, like into later months. And I'm pausing teaching watercolor and pausing, all of that stuff. So that means that no income will be coming in, which is really challenging, and I never wanted to be in this position, but I am putting out a GoFundMe to help me pay for medical expenses, living expenses while this is happening, traditional traditional medical expenses, excuse me, traditional, this is North Carolina pollen, excuse me, traditional medical expenses that I'm already incurring. I think I'm already up to like $2,000 worth of traditional out-of-pocket medical expenses, and maybe even more. I went in for a contrast mammogram yesterday. So they give you an IV, they put fluids in you, and they help you, and then they do a mammogram. And so what will light up is, or not light up, I don't remember which way it goes, anywhere that there's cancer, basically. And so the cancer is in the left breast. It is not in the lymph nodes that we know of. And a very, very, very tiny spot lit up on the right side. So they want me to go in next week for a biopsy. That doesn't change the route I want to go by any stretch of the imagination. But I just wanted to give you guys a picture of, even the people in the traditional medicine piece of things, they, laid out a route for me. The route that they said is we will do contrast mammogram, and then when we get genetic testing back, there is a little caveat to the genetic testing piece of things. If that comes back as like basically positive for cancer stuff, which only comes back in 2% of the cases, I will probably just do a double mastectomy. I will still want to do the fasting piece. But let's say the route that we laid out is the route that I would go. And the route that's been laid out is lumpectomy followed by 4 weeks of radiation. So it'll be fast, then get my BMI back up to where it is. We're not trying to lose any weight here permanently. I've got a healthy BMI. So I want to bring that back up to where it is. And then we'll do the lumpectomy. So that would put the surgery at about mid-July, I think, provided I go the full 30 days. I might not make it the full 30 days. They will pull you if your electrolytes get off. They will pull you if your BMI gets below a certain thing. And then refeeding takes time. It's not a fast thing, right? That's where you've got to be very careful. That's the most dangerous time. Now, nobody's ever died from doing anything like this, so I'm not in any type of mortal danger as long as I follow the protocol. So that's what I'm trying to do. I am launching a GoFundMe, and it's humbling. It is really not what I want to do. I've been selling quite a bit of art, and that is helping tremendously. But there are just expenses and the price of the programming that is going to require help. So here the universe is asking me to learn the lesson of asking for help. And so I'm asking for your help. I'm asking for your help in spreading the word about this. And I'm still selling art because that's a very easy thing for me to raise money with. And then I feel like it doesn't feel quite as much like I'm asking for a handout because that's my work. But this feels really different and I don't like how it feels. And so I'm trying to get comfortable with it. And I'm being very vulnerable with you. I'm only sending this to a very close view of you. I'm going to put you all together on this. Clearly, I don't need a meal train during the May 12th to however long I'm able to keep up the fast. I do want prayers. I want people meditating and praying. If that's during that time, that would feel really good to know that that's happening. I will tell you that as an introvert and someone that leads a pretty, I have a lot of friends, but I lead a very cloistered life already. It's been extraordinarily overwhelming, the number of text messages and reach outs that I'm getting. And don't get me wrong, if you're reaching out, I love you. I'm so grateful. And I'm going to probably putting an autoresponder on just saying I'm so grateful for the reach out. And I'm taking in all of the love and support I can get. I may or may not be able to respond to you because even with folks that I love dearly, I'm really struggling to maintain any semblance of my life and keep up with those messages. But that's probably a good problem to have. I'm so grateful that I'm surrounded by so much love and support right now. Okay. I'm sure you'll have questions, and I just thought that this would be a good way to talk directly to all of you quickly. As I said, I'm having a hard time with the overwhelm and trying to cut down ways of experiencing overwhelm. Thank you. I consider you a part of my team in some way, and I'm really grateful for you. So thank you. So much love. and don't be afraid to reach out with questions. But my ask today is please share my GoFundMe link if at all possible. And send as much love, meditation, healing my way as you can. I guess I'm just really humbled to have to make this ask. Thank you.